So, if you would have told me 10 years ago that when I am turning 31, I would be chronically single, I would tell y'all that is absolutely not going to be the case. However, I am turning 31 in a few months, and that is very much my case right now. And I'm not gonna lie, y'all, it is honestly a huge fear of mine to end up alone. And as time continues to go by, this fear is amplifying. Honestly, it's making me realize that this whole love game and finding your person is honestly just luck. Yes, I'm gonna call it what it is. I think it is luck. I think plenty of people who are older in age that haven't found their person would like to find their person, but just haven't yet because alignment just might not have happened. Y'all need to stop telling people to just focus on themselves and love themselves and then the right person is gonna come. No, 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 no. That does not guarantee anything because the fact of the matter is, it is luck if you're gonna come across your person.
Ladies, when will you understand winter is here? It's not coming. That was back in 2020, 2021. Rest in peace to the Godfather. But winter is here, ma'am. You women, the reason why y'all still single is because you passed up on the man that you were already supposed to be with because you're trying to hold out for a guy who's never going to select you because that guy has multiple options. I don't know why you ladies continue to shoot yourselves in the foot. Y'all claim y'all want to be happy. Y'all want a simple life. Y'all want a regular guy. But when it comes to being with a regular guy, that regular guy ain't good enough for you. But if you actually were honest about the type of guy and why you're single and hitting 30 is because the guy that you want, you don't qualify for him. He does not want you like that because he can get a supermodel. Like 2 plus 2 is not noodles. 2 plus 2 is 4.
Can you describe your dream man to us?
My kind of man right now is a man who would be 1000% submissive to me. I need a man who would worship the ground I walk on. I need a man who would lick my feet. I need a stay-at-home man. A man who, when I come back from work, a full pack of lunch or supper is ready for me. That's my kind of man, a submissive man, my stay-at-home papa.
That's stupid. Use your common sense.
As you can tell by the things that she listed that she requires from a man and what she wants out of a man, you could tell right off the back she was licking a lot of boots, licking a lot of feet, licking a lot of ankles, knees, and cracks, if you know what I mean, and putting her tongue all over the place. So now that situation didn't work out. She was in that situation by the skin of her teeth, and now she wants to be the dominant one. She wants to take the reins. She wants to be the one that is doing nothing and getting everything. So to speak. But the thing is, she doesn't have the command or pull, and most women are delusional because, I mean, you have a better shot at getting the ice cream machine to work after midnight at McDonald's than getting the type of guy that you want, that you're describing, and him to be a guy that you truly respect and you want to be with for the rest of your life. Yeah, no.
My boyfriend mentioned this to me right before he left for work, and I was just thinking about it on my drive to work. Body count does matter. Your body count matters as a girl simply for the fact that it matters to men. And if that's what you're chasing, that's what you want to attract is men, well then therefore it matters because it matters to them. Why would a man want to claim a girl who's slept with 30, 40, 50 men? She done been passed around. That's a lot of people. Yeah, I don't even know if I've met that many people in my lifetime. I'm joking. But yeah, it matters to them. They care about that. And I'm not speaking for every single man in this world because of course there's men that they don't care about, but those are probably the men that you don't want. So yeah, it does matter. It matters. And trust me, I'm not claiming to be no saint, and I used to think that same way too, like why does it matter? Like it's my body, blah blah blah. And he taught me that it matters because it's not like this full thought out explanation. It's just because it matters to them. And if that's what you want is a man, then it matters. It does. Anyways, I'm going to stop saying it.
I'm a cheater. I don't care. And the reason I say that I'm a cheater is because I've never had kids and I've never been married. All men and all women have to go online and talk to their friends about how I cheated on them and lied to them with evidence. Because you never married me with an infidelity clause. If you married me with an infidelity clause, and I never had kids and never been married, you would take me to court and tell the locally appointed court judge with evidence that I cheated on you in a marriage with an infidelity clause, and you would collect money from me. But you never married me. You never had kids with me. So you have no plausible reason to take me to court. So you have to go online and you have to tell anybody who's just as dumb as you and who's just as slow as you to listen to what the hell you're saying to believe you. You can't go to anybody who has some actual sense like I do and the court judge does. You're going to jail for wasting people's time. You're paying a fine for wasting people's time.
So pretty much all I got from this rant was that she's a town bicycle and she thinks that she's equal to men and there's no clause and she moves like a man and cheats with different guys. So when she gets to hitting the wall really hard, then she'll think back to all the time she actually wasted. She says, oh, you're wasting time. No, you're wasting time, ma'am. The clock is ticking. Your eggs are rotten and spoiled as the days go by. You need to figure out what you're doing. You have to take this more seriously. But women like this, you want to be town bicycles? You want to just let dudes just ride you 2 at a time, 3 at a time, 10 at a time? Go right ahead. And dudes will continue to kick you right back to where you belong when they're finished. Take it away, Fuge.
He belongs to the streets.
All my London girlies out there, set your price. Because a man has to meet you wherever your price is. Set your price. Decide what that looks like for you. Is
No, my market. I'm good.
Price.
She set her price low. She's up now, though.
All the single London girlies, set your price today. If you decide that the minimum a guy has to do to take you out is he got to spend at least a stack, $1,000 on a date, set your price. Set it now.
Get out of here. I don't want you in here.
Don't kill the messenger, okay? But if you cheat on your dude, right, and he takes you back, y'all are locked in. Y'all are locked in for life. He will never leave you. That's a fact. And even sometimes, I might even go as far to say that you might have to cheat on him.
I cheated on my man 8 times. He took me back every time. Gotta show them that they are not bigger than the program. She's not wrong. We're just gonna leave it at that. In fact, they treat you better.
This is probably some of the dumbest shit I've ever heard. Because that woman's never going to respect that guy. Because no man is respected if he's gonna cuck out for any chick. I don't care if you've been with her for high school sweethearts. If you cuck out to a woman and you take this advice and then you look at the advice and where it's coming from, this lunatic, you deserve every bit of what you get in that situation.
Okay, let's break down the saying. Men sacrifice their happiness for marriage. Women sacrifice their marriage for their happiness. Because sis said that doesn't make sense. So let me break it down because this is something that men are saying. And so maybe if I say it, it will kind of resonate a little bit more. I'm not going to hold you. A lot of times women, we only think about us and what we give up and what we sacrifice. I mean, men do this too, but in marriage, a lot of times we don't always consider what the men give up. Now, this is going to sound crazy because our needs are different, but before y'all react, before y'all get triggered, before y'all just listen first and then comment. Just then comment. When men get married, it is not a fairy tale for them. They're not looking forward to this extravagant wedding. They are not rushing to be with one woman. Now, hear me out. A good man, a man that's God-fearing, does not mind giving up that part of himself to be with one woman. Most men, though, it is not their dream and their fantasy to be with one person the way it is for us. We don't need a slew of men. We don't need a roster. We don't need a bunch of people to make us feel good. Men are way more sexual than we are. We are content with one person. Men have to fight against their flesh, fight against their natural desires to be with multiple women. So that is a sacrifice they give up for the woman that they love. And I know somebody's going to be like, but they cheat. I'm not talking about them. I'm just saying in general. Just listen, y'all. Stay here, ladies, because I know how y'all get. Just wait a minute. Also, when a man gets married, he is sacrificing not only protecting himself, but he has to now protect a family. If a cop, burglar, whatever comes to the door, like if anybody knocks at the door, my husband answers the door because he is the protector of this household. He does not expect me to get up in the middle of the night or get up when the doorbell rings to make sure that the household is protected. That is his job. So a man knows when I sign up to be a husband, I am now her protection and my children's protection. Men also know that their resources are no longer for them, they are for their family. However, good men do not mind because that's what makes them feel good as men. However, it is a huge investment in the man. They're investing their time, their loyalty, they're going against their nature to be with one woman, love one woman, take care of a family because they love, when they're loved properly, when they know that woman has their back and that she's loyal, they don't mind making that sacrifice. They don't mind denying the things that they want, the good ones. They don't mind denying the things that they want to make sure that their family is straight. That's why back in the day, granddaddy, even men today though, men will sacrifice, get up every single day and never complain about having to go to work, never complain about sitting in traffic, never complaining about your nasty pot roast, never complaining. They will just live their lives. They shut up. They do what they got to do to put their family on their back, to hold it down in any way they can. The good ones, not saying men are perfect. I'm just saying that's what they sacrifice. Women, we make sacrifices, right? We bear the children, we hold down the home, but it's equal exchange. The difference is men don't really complain about their sacrifices. And into the women who say that, well, I do everything. Sis, that's the marriage you signed up for. No tea, no shade. No tea, no shade. Y'all gotta work that out. So when men say women will sacrifice their marriage for their happiness, when women say, you know what? I've been with this man for 12 years. We have kids together. We built this home together. We have a life together. But right now, this marriage is not serving me. And I need to go outside this marriage. I need to break up my home. I need to break up my family to go be happy. Men don't understand that crap because that man ain't been happy for a while, but he sucked it up and kept doing what he needed to do for his family.
If you stayed this far in the video, then you probably have the response that I have. Wow. It's sad though, because it actually takes a woman to explain this to other women, which goes to show you that women will not take the word of a man, even if this is his concern, even if this is how he views the world. They will not listen to the man. They'll talk about his temperament. They'll talk about, his tone. They try to police his tone. They'll, screw the narrative, call him misogynist, shame him. Absolutely ridiculous. But if most women thought this way, I'm telling you, there would be more relationships. Women wouldn't be so picky. Men would probably treat women, that were saving themselves or that were, coveted or something. They would treat them like diamonds and they would be with them. And, those women can possibly get the monogamy that they actually want. But nah, man, it's all screwed up. But there's always the passport, bros. Get your passport. Anyway, guys, that's the rest of the video. Thanks for watching, fellas and ladies. I'll see you guys all in the next video. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you guys all in the next one. Peace.
If one of us eat, then we all ball. Sip coladas out in Cancun. Please stop praying for my downfall. It ain't coming no time soon. From the concrete, a little bitty rose grew.